Hi guys, this is Tina from Shabbydabbydoodah. Welcome back to my channel. So I'm back again with that working with what's on my desk journal that we have been making. Now I have to say, if you have seen any of the other videos, I did look for some more of that blue lace that I wanted to put kind of here in the spine because we're going to have a kind of removable journal here. I couldn't find it, would you believe? So yeah, I'm sure that I do have more of it, but I couldn't find any for the minute. So I'm thinking I'm going to just use this colour, which, you know, we have got in other places in the journal. So I think it would look okay. So yeah, I'm going to go with that instead. But I'm probably going to do the cover in a minute anyway. So I'm just going to put that to one side. So we're just going to kind of get on with the journal itself. Now, I have to say, we're doing brilliantly well. You know, it's really coming together very, very, you know, quickly. So yeah, there's actually not that much left to do other than kind of filling the journal, you know, stuffing it, and a couple of finishing touches. So most of these pages we have already done, you know, finishing touches and little bits and pieces. There's just one or two pages now that I was kind of struggling to actually, you know, finalise, that needs sort of finishing. So I mean, this page here, we haven't really done anything to it. But to be honest, I just absolutely love how it looks. So I might not actually add anything else to that page because I think it looks really, you know, scrumptious anyway. Here, I've just got this green label. And, you know, I mean, again, these are all just things that are laying around on my desk. So, you know, I'm just pulling them in rather than, you know, have them laying about, basically. So, you know, if I can kind of pull something in rather than leaving it laying around, then that's what I'm, you know, going to do, hopefully. So I'm just having a look here. Okay, so I'm kind of thinking we could do something like that, and that ties the green in from one side to the other. So I'm just going to put my scissors there to kind of hold that down. Now this, just going to put some extra glue to just hold that cluster. And then I'm just going to pop this here in this corner. Now I'm going to put it like a tuck spot. And then, you know, like I always kind of say, you know, when we put things like a pocket, it's then completely optional whether you use it, but you have then got the option. If you just glue it down as a, you know, as a cluster, you know, stuck down flat, you've lost the option, you know, and the ability to use it as a tuck if you wanted to. So yeah, that one's down. Right, my envelope here, just take those threads out. So I'm just going to, oops, just need to tidy that edge up. Okay. And all I'm going to do is stick this label down here. So just bringing this in because it's got the green, which is then, you know, bringing the green in from the other side. So just, you know, for that sort of continuity, basically. So let me get my wipe. Okay. I just like to have kind of, you know, a bit of a flow. So even though we're doing this as a, you know, what's on my desk journal, and so really not trying to match it up colour-wise or anything like that, if we can have some sort of continuation of theme throughout, it gives it a sort of better look or better feel, I think, when you're flicking through. So we're going to have that like that. Now, do we want to have any kind of ruffle or anything on here? Because I'm thinking, you know, we could just clip that on the top. That's quite nice, isn't it? And again, that's just, you know, bringing that feeling from the rest of the journal. So just going to hot glue this down straight down the side. Okay, and this is the same, if you've not seen the other videos, this is the same as the fabric that is on the outside of the cover that this journal is then going to, you know, slip into under the elastic. So let me just grab a paper clip here. Okay, and we can just then clip that on. Okay, so love how that looks. So this is like effectively the kind of front cover, I suppose, of this journal, because it's going to go in that inside cover, but this is going to be removable. So I'd like to decorate this up, really. Let me just have a sip of my tea. So at this point, I'm going to just bring that journal in, or, you know, the cover in, because I don't want to do something on here that then's going to look really, you know, ridiculous or really rubbish against the cover. So I'm just going to put this lace down so I get a feel for how I'm going to be doing this. Okay. Yeah, I mean, that looks gorgeous, doesn't it? So I did dig out this lilac lace because we've got quite a bit of other lilac-y bits in the journal. So I did wonder whether we wanted to have any lilac. It's different, obviously, to the other, the other lilac lace that I was using. But, you know, that's fine. It's all fine. So, yeah, just wondering, do I want to kind of incorporate something like this? I have got this cluster. I've tried to use this cluster in so many places now, which is just crazy, crazy, crazy. So just having a bit of a play really to see what's going to look good. So, right, I think what I'll do is, first of all, I'm going to now glue this lace down. So, yeah, I said I wasn't going to glue it down yet, but yeah, let's just go for this lace now. So just using my wet glue, I can even kind of like spread it a bit just with my finger. Okay, there we go, and then just pop that down there. So my crease is here, so it's kind of approximately, you know, in the middle of that spine. Again, it doesn't really have to be exact, it's, you know, it's all fine like that. Okay, just going to trim that down here on that edge. Okay, and just trim it across the top as well. Okay, so yeah, like that. And then this one here probably have a pocket there. This, I absolutely love this, so yeah, definitely having that one. Let's just put this back, you know, so imagining this, you know, tucked in and hooked in. So right, do we want to have a little sort of ruffle here? Don't know whether we do actually. I think I might have this more over to the edge actually. So yeah, and I might just have that there. I'm just going to kind of squish, or you know, hold that down. Oh, hold that down with my scissors. Okay, so I'm going to glue this down onto that front inside cover. I'm going to glue it on the 3 sides as a little pocket. So pop that down like that, just using my wet glue. Now I'm going over here, you know, quite close to the edge. Okay, again, just mop up the glue. Okay, right, just going to have a sip of my tea. Okie dokie. Right, so just having a quick look here, because I've got quite a few of these little clustery pieces which we also did during the series. So just seeing which ones I've got. I'm sure I've got some, yeah, with some blue and things. So I've got this one, because I was thinking like we could actually have it like hung onto this pocket. Or we could just have it tucked in. I do quite like it, you know, hung on there, I think. So all I'm going to do is just glue this down. So I'm just going to use my hot glue and just glue that straight down. Oops, mind that paper clip across the top there. So sorry about my head getting in the way. Like that, okay. Right. Looking good. Let me just again paper clip this envelope on. Okay. Yeah, loving how that looks. And then down here, maybe just have that ruffle kind of like there, maybe just kind of curved around. Okay. That. So doggy's come in the room with us now. She's been downstairs. She was eating the rest of her bone. Yeah, she's still eating that bone, which I talked about in an earlier video, but that I'd filmed yesterday. So she's been downstairs eating that, leaving it downstairs now because yeah, turns out it was pretty noisy, her eating it up here. Okay, so I love how that looks. That's really, really, really nice, isn't it? Yeah, really loving that. So we can go through now and just fill a few of the pockets and things like that. So I can't tell you how much I'm loving how this looks. Oops, the other thing that I need to do is obviously glue this down. So just going to double check that this is the one, that this is the right piece. I mean, obviously I've kind of decorated this pocket now up, so let's hope I'm going with this. But I mean, that's even quite nice on there, isn't it? I mean, I'm loving that collage. I love, you know, collaging on the insides of the covers. You know, and when you do the collaging, it kind of makes it that actually anything that you put there pretty much goes. And that's just what I'm finding now, is actually pretty much, you know, everything that I put there would potentially go quite nicely. I mean, that would go quite nicely. I don't know. Oops, got a little cluster there. Maybe that would be quite cute. I've got the lilac inside, so I must remember that. Oh, I don't know. Let me just try this one. No, I don't think I want that one. Right, I'm actually going to put these in my, you know, ephemera box thing behind me as I discard them. Obviously this one's an envelope, so yeah, it's not going to be quite suitable on here, so put that away. Okay, I still need to put the pages in here, but again, that one is not going to go on there because I don't think I've really got any black lace or black anything going on in this journal, so it would just look really out of place. Okay, so at the moment it's between this one, unless I just have a flippy pad. Piece. Oh, that's weird, isn't it? Yeah. I'm kind of leaning towards this, funnily enough. I mean, I definitely did love this pocket, and obviously, like I say, I had matched or, you know, decorated this up with blues to kind of tie the blues in. But now I've kind of revisited, I actually think I prefer this here. So I'll just finish my tea. Okay, so yeah, I'm going to go for this one instead. I'm just wondering, do we want to have any baker's twine or anything like that to hold this closed? What colour? I think probably pink. Yeah, I think probably the pink. Just check. I can hear the dog. Don't know what she's doing. Bo! Come on in, sweetie. Bo! Okay. Right, quite like that. Hold on. So sorry about that. I had to just check what she was doing. It was, yeah, she had got a carrier bag from my daughter's room. So she was just dragging it round, and actually she'd hooked it over her head. So yeah, lucky I spotted her because, you know, it probably wouldn't have been very safe really. But yeah, anyway, she was just dragging it then around. Oh, she's wandered off again. So, yeah, she's obviously feeling a little bit fidgety today for some reason. I don't know why. Yeah, quite like that, I think. Now, do we want any of these clusters or anything? Oh, it's a bit much, isn't it? Yeah, that's a bit much. So I'm going to put this away in the, you know, in my ready-made ephemera kind of bit. Just got this lilac lace. So we'll just check whether we wanted any of this. I know it doesn't really go here, but the reason why I've pulled it in is because we've obviously got lilac through the rest of the journal. So weirdly, although I don't necessarily think it goes, you know, kind of wouldn't have been my choice, it actually looks okay, doesn't it? So I'm going to put it down there just because it then does bring that lilac in, you know, from the rest of the journal. So yeah, let's pop that down like that. Okay. Yep, and let me just snip this out. Hello, gorgeous girl. Are you a bit bored today? Are you a bit bored today? Hello, beautiful. Hello, hello. Okay, so she's definitely bored today. I'm not quite sure what's going on, but yeah, not sure. Right, let's put this down. So I'm going to just put this down here on 3 sides like a little pocket. And then again, we could always add some extra pages in here for journaling if we want, you know. But yeah, let's just get that one down there like that. Honestly, really loving how this journal's looking. So I hope that you guys really like it too. So we've got a pocket in here. So yep, let's have a look and see. Now, obviously, I did have a lot of journal cards and things like that we kind of dug out while we were doing the, you know, what's on our desk. So I can obviously use some of those. Got some just scraps of paper. So like here, for instance. So I could just, you know, fold this in half. Just even just, you know, pop that into the pocket. Oops. Oh, that pocket's not working brilliantly because I think of the collage. Things get caught on the collage. So anyway, just a little piece of paper there. And what we could do, just to kind of finish that off, I've just got some of these stamped pieces. So I'll just put, I think just one of these on here. Just, you know, so it's got some extra bits. So I've got some of my stamped, faux stamped images. So this is, I think, from faux stamped set 3, I think. Just take that one. And then I've got also this little label. So obviously, because we're just using up the things on the desk, I might as well pop this down somewhere as well, because then that's again another thing gone from the desk. Now I'm determined to try and finish this journal and not now deviate onto another project, because that's how the mess all starts, is obviously, you know, when you do not finish every single thing, you know, in some sort of order, and you then jump onto another project, that's how obviously all these things get messy. And, you know, yeah, that's where all my mess kind of has started in the first place. So I must not do that this time. So I must be very strong with my willpower and actually finish one thing at a time. So I'm going to just pop that into there. Okay, this little label, let's just see where we might have that. Well, we could have it on here, I guess, really. So yep, let's just glue this one down. Okay, like that. Okay, just press that down and, you know, mop up any excess glue that's seeping out. Okay, so that looks good. Right, so we've got something in that pocket. We've got things in this pocket. This obviously is not a pocket anyway. It's just the, you know, the tag clipped on there. That opens out. Now this, did we do this as a tuck? I'm not sure whether it is actually. No, that's just a cluster. So just going to glue that down so there's no confusion. So yeah, we don't need anything to go in there anyway. A couple of plain sheets there. We've got things in this pocket already. And it's also a tuck. We've got something in there. Got something up here. So we need something here. So this is a tuck spot and also a thingamabob pocket. So I've got some of this lovely paper. So this is just my header papers, and I've coffee dyed these. Again, they were just floating around on the desk. So I'm just going to cut this out like that. Okay. Like that. Oh my goodness, how gorgeous does this look? Too tall, obviously, to go on here. So I could, let's just have a look. What I could do is fold it in half like this. And then if I just fold it again, like that, and then fold this little bit in as well. And that can tuck into this space, if you see what I mean. So it's a contained, you know, piece of paper there, like self-closed piece of paper. So that just goes in like that. So yeah, loving how that looks. So now I need something for in here. So again, let's just see what I've got, you know, laying around on the desk. Okay, I've got some of my other header pieces here. So actually I can just take that one. Okay, so just ink this up. Like that. So yeah, these I think are the invoice headers, but backed on to, funnily enough, a piece from the Victorian Gallery kit. So a bit of a mix going on there. Got a ticket piece here. I think this is from the Taperology stuff. So yeah, I'll just pop this here. Yeah, that will go in there. And again, just to kind of get some of these little faux, well, they're not faux, sorry, the stamped images that I've got here. I'm just going to staple that together like that. Let's just see if I want this one as well. Yeah. You know, just more is more, isn't it? So yeah, just kind of hold a bunch of those together like that. Okay, and that can just go into that pocket up there. Okay, loving that. Oops, loving that one. Going over, right, we had not glued this down. So yep, I'm still deliberating. I don't know whether to have this or not, to be honest. Don't know why it's taken me such a long time to decide, but I'm just going to see whether I might prefer this pocket. I think I might, actually. Should we do this instead? Right, just going to cut this down because it's a little bit long for that page. So, okay, like that. And yeah, okay. So I'm just going to put this top and bottom just like a belly band. So top and bottom. Like that. And but I've put it kind of more towards the edge of the page rather than in the middle. Oh, how lovely is that? Love that. Yeah. Do you know when you're just not feeling something? This for me just was not feeling like the right piece for this page. And I, you know, I couldn't even tell you why, but just something about it was not working. And yeah, just now I'm so much happier that, you know, with that other piece, as soon as I put it there, I thought, yeah, that's the right piece, which just goes to show, doesn't it? Go with your, you know, your intuition or your gut feelings, because normally, you know, if you feel something's not right, you know, you're feeling it's not right, aren't you? So just got here a couple of other bits, which I'm thinking perhaps what we could do is like just staple a couple of these bits on here. So, right, again, I'm just getting rid of bits that are laying about on the desk. So I've got this little portion of label, just going to put this here, you know, again, no reason really, but just, you know, get it off of the desk so it's gone then. So this one, it's some actual vintage ephemera, and then I've got a piece of stamped, you know, butterfly there. And again, just going to staple that on to the edge of here, just to give it some decorative detail. That just tucks in like that. Okay, gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous. And then that can all just tuck into that belly band. So, you know, that's gone from being a page that, you know, I just couldn't get that right, to now actually I really, really love it. So yeah, really, really happy with that. Okay, we've got just a little ticket there. Just wondering whether we want to, no, probably not. Yep, here we've just got a banner, so we could put something under here. I don't really know whether it needs anything, but yeah, I guess we could. So again, I've just got some stamped pieces here. Okay, so just take those down. Okay, whoops. Like that. So this is just stamped onto coffee dyed paper. So, you know, it's just usable completely as is. So that can just tuck under that tuck spot like that. Okay, just plain for journaling, plain for journaling. Then here we've just got a little tuck with obviously that, you know, envelope thing. Tag here, so we don't need anything there. Here we've got something already in there, and then we just need something to put behind. So I've got this, which is some vintage ephemera. This was a kind of bingo sheet. So yeah, just going to ink that up. Like I say, it is actually vintage anyway. So yeah, it's all vintage anyway. And that can just go in like that. So that's something else off of the desk. Got some plain pages here for journaling. So on the back of here, I might just pop a cluster. Let's just see. No, not loving that one. That one, that's quite nice there, isn't it? Just going to see whether I would like some of this lilac lace running down the edge. I know that sounds very strange because obviously that's green, but yeah, I'm just going to try it. I mean, it doesn't look bad, does it? What do you think? Oh, let's just go for it, shall we? Because we're, you know, we're going for eclectic, aren't we? So yeah, I'm just going to glue that down on the edge like that. So yeah, snip that out. Okay, press that down. Oops, okay. Yeah, do we definitely like this? I mean, I have got other you know, clusters. I have got this one, but now I'm obviously trying to hoard that. Where did I use that other one? Oh, back there. Oh, I'll have to go for that one. It does look better, doesn't it? So again, just going to glue this down. Now I'm going to put it down as a kind of tuck spot. And again, you know, whether or not I use it, you know, is then just optional, but it's down as one. So yeah, that's super pretty, isn't it? Right, here we just need something here. So these clusters, they can really be moved off the desk now. No, we said we weren't going to use things with black, weren't we? So I'm going to put these straight away off of my desk into my, you know, ready-made ephemera kind of holder thing. Because, yeah, I haven't got anything else black on here. So I feel like it's just, you know, it's not really got any place here. Right, we've got this one, but this is now too big to go in here, so that's a bit of a shame. So I'm just going to put that to one side for, you know, to decorate up another day. Again, not ended up using that pocket, so I'll put that to one side for another day as well. So I'm going to just take that and put that into there, I think. So yep, that's already got something in. We've got a flippy pad there, so looking good. We've got things in this pocket. We've got things up there. This one I still need to, you know, staple those pages in or stitch them in. So yeah, still need to do that. Plain there for journaling. We've got a little cluster here, plain. We've got things in here, got things in that pocket. So we need something in here. Now this is a pretty large pocket, it's got to be said. No, that's not the right piece, is it? No, I don't like that. What about this? I mean, this is very thick. I mean, I could take some of the pages out, I guess, and then it wouldn't be so thick. And just see. I mean, that journal's huge now. Don't know how much bulk this is really adding. Let me just take that out and see. Slightly less. I think that is a bit too thick. So yeah, again, going to just keep that to one side. I just need to staple the pages in, or, you know, stitch the pages in. So I think I'd best go for pretty flimsy pieces of ephemera now, because it's now transpired that actually, you know, it's all looking pretty, oops, can't even see whether that staples over there. Yeah, it's all looking pretty bulky. So here I'm just going to put, did we put that as a pocket that side? Yeah. Oh, actually, I'm not going to use that. So yeah, I've got those other header pieces. So let's just pull in these. And we can use something from here. So just going to cut this down. In fact, I can just cut this down like this. And then make it a tag shape. So, yeah. Like that. So just a really simple and very plain tag. You know, and I'm going with plain now really just because actually that journal's becoming so bulky. It will be, you know, crazy if I don't rein it in. So just having to use much less bulky embellishment pieces now. Okay, so yeah, we could even have that side, and then something this side, which, let's just see, what else have I got? Just having a quick look through. Oh, I kept some of this paper back, didn't I, to put in somewhere. So actually I'm just going to pop this down. I'll just fold it like that. So yeah. Okay. Oops. Got that bit of thread. So actually, from that point of view, I'm going to do that. So I'm going to put that into that pocket there, like that. And then this, is this going to fit? No, I need to trim it down slightly. Okay, and slightly here. Okay, just ink that again. Okay, so yeah, that can go into that pocket there, like that. Okay, and this, we have not put anything in this envelope yet, so again, let's just take that out. Okay, let's just take this here. It's a bit big for the minute, so just take that down. Okay. Oh, still too big. Okay. Yeah. Just going to round the corners of this. 1, 2. That's it. Like that. And yep. Okay, ink this up, and then this can just go straight into that little envelope. Oh dear, look, on the back it's not been, you know, printed borderless, so I've got that white line, but again, you know, it doesn't really matter, to be honest. So yeah, we can just pop that in there. Again, just keeping it completely plain and flat, so it's not bulked it out. Bulked it out. Yeah, that's not really very good English, I realise, so sorry about that. But yeah, I'm just trying not to bulk anything out too much. So that one, should we have that in there? Or that one? Have this one. Just that in that pocket. And then, oh, we still haven't put anything in here. So, right, let me get rid of these off of the desk, because these are all those little bits that we made during the series, you know, that, yeah, we can still obviously use. Got a cluster there, which we still haven't used. So again, that can go, and that. So, I mean, we, you know, we're really doing well. We're using literally just bits from the desk. We are being very, very, very good. I have not pulled anything else in. Right, just having a quick look on the desk to see what I've got that I can put into that pocket. So, aha, what's this? Got a little bit of ration paper from a ration card. So I'm going to put that in there. Okay, that's it. That is it completely. It's completely stuffed now. Very, very, very chunky and chubby. Yeah, very chunky. So obviously I need to decorate the cover, which I will do, you know, either in slow time or on another video. And I need to obviously put my elastic in to actually kind of like take my journal and be able to kind of like put my journal in under the elastic. But absolutely love how this has turned out, I have to say. It's so fun and so eclectic. So yeah, I really hope that you guys like it. I will obviously come back and do a flip through. But yeah, really hope that you like it, and I hope you've had fun in the process that we've been making it. And yeah, hope that you enjoyed it. If you made something similar and on your desk, you know, what's on your desk journal. And yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Thanks then. Bye.